The alleged threats on TikTok led to a Beaumont ISD student's arrest today. According to the district, the threats targeted Marshall Middle School, Sallie Curtis Elementary, and Regina-Howell Elementary. BISD says it takes all threats seriously and immediately contacted the BISD Police Department. We're told the student responsible has been identified and taken into custody. The district says there is no additional threat, and it expressed in a statement, "We want to emphasize that threats of any kind, whether real or intended as a joke, have serious consequences." It's also noteworthy to mention anyone convicted of making a terrorist threat can face jail time and a fine. Well, incidents like the one today are no longer isolated. Students making false threats is a national problem plaguing schools.
And social media is making it easier for younger students to commit this crime. That's right, it is not a prank. This is a crime, and police say it creates panic and strains the resources of first responders.
That's why the Beaumont ISD is hitting the airwaves with a powerful message. Angel San Juan explains in this week's Crisis in the Classroom.
Just 4 months after the mass school shooting in Uvalde, this was the scene at Beaumont Early College High School. A strong show of force from local law enforcement, including the Beaumont ISD Police Department and the City of Beaumont Police Force. They were responding to reports of an active shooter. It all turned out to be a hoax.
Threats of any kind, whether real or fake, towards students and staff are unacceptable and will not be tolerated.
BISD Police Chief Joseph Malbrough says images like this are no laughing matter. It's a serious situation. That's why his officers and Beaumont Police are joining forces once again, producing this video, warning students that even if they make a false threat, they will still face legal consequences.
False reports of an emergency involving a school or terrorist threats of violence can result in Class B misdemeanor, punishable by 6 months to 2 years in a state jail facility, and up to a $10,000 fine.
Many of the threats students make are done through social media. In this public service announcement, officers remind students they can still be tracked.
If you think it's a joke to intentionally report a threat that you know is not true, you could go to jail. If you make a threat on social media in a private or public group, you will be identified.
The video also reminds students not to ignore threats, but to take them seriously and report them.
If you see, hear, or read something that is a threat, do not repost it or repeat it. Say something to a trusted adult. Remember, if you see something, say something.
Beaumont Police Chief Tim Oknichek joins Chief Malbrough in the video, saying no school threat will go uninvestigated or unanswered.
The increase in social media threats is concerning and senseless. It causes fear and alarm in our schools and communities.
It puts a strain on police, schools, staff, and parents. It can lead to criminal records for young people. No one wants to see young people charged with a felony offense.
In Beaumont, I'm Angel San Juan reporting.
The BISD Chief Joseph Malbrough says that video you saw in a few parts of Angel's report will be out by the end of the month. He says 2 or 3 more are in the works, and those will include teachers and students, and there are plans for a video involving several local ISDs.
Now, if you have a situation at your school district that you'd like for us to look into, call the hotline right there, 223-7512, or email us at crisis@kfdm.com.